You good boy. Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? Who's a pretty boy? Yeah. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Alright, inside. Let's go. Alrighty. So I got the Super Coupe engine on the stand. I'll free up some space and get the picker ready to go. Removed a bit from the front. Radiator, condenser, Duraspark, some wiring. Gonna move the cars out, and then I'm gonna clean up the floor, and then I'm gonna push this back in and jack it back up, and then we'll be able to disconnect the engine from the transmission and the engine mounts and yank it out, and then we'll push it outside and we'll wash it off with some freaking, if we look right here, it's from battery acid. So I got some baking soda. We'll make some baking soda water and kind of neutralize that. Then we'll start prepping the bay for a quick paint and see what we need to swap over, and then we can deal with this mess of wiring. We have the ECU. Freaking, I gotta look stuff up on this thing. What's this here? Radiator support. So it looks like they kind of cared and wanted to do their own swap, so it might work out. Not too worried about the wiring since I do that all the time. Mainly just the availability of sensors and stuff. Like, they don't make the crank sensor anymore. You gotta go through an aftermarket company that has the rights, and it's like $260 a sensor. Water pump seized, no biggie. I was thinking about taking the old 3.8 water pump off of this. It's got an extra port, but I'm pretty sure they're cheap enough. We might be able to just to get a cheap one and slap her on there. Don't gotta be pretty, it just gotta work. Get rid of a bunch of stuff we don't need, like the AC. See if we can reuse the power steering pump from the Thunderbird. I don't know yet. We'll have to take a look at that. But yeah, I'm excited. Just setting it in there will be pretty cool. This lady, man. So many belt issues with her, but we'll get it knocked out. Nice to take a break now that it's getting a little colder out. So I'll come back when I have some actual work done. Alrighty, so this thing kind of kicked my ass, but we got it. Got all the bell housing bolts out. Got the torque converter nuts off. Just got the engine mount nuts off, and it's time, hopefully, to try to pull this bitch out. But we will see what I have forgotten. You always forget something. Like this mount right here. Should probably take that off. Well, I'll come back when it's on the hoist and pull you out. Alrighty. Well, what a freaking mess this made. I got it out. Trans is just pissing everywhere. Freaking block is just draining. That's part of the game, I guess. But that should do it. Let's see. Block's pretty clean, other than the fire damage, so we will see what ends up coming of that. Maybe you'll put it on standby or something. So now I gotta figure out how to anchor the trans up so I can roll this car out, clean up this mess I made, and clean the inside of this so we can start sanding it, and then, or at least wire wheel, and then freaking give her a coat of paint. I don't know. We'll see what goes on. And then we can drop that thing in there. Probably have to swap. Oh, I don't know about the headers. I might have to swap the headers over. They're pretty dang similar, but those are longer. Maybe not, maybe it's just this. I don't know, we'll have to compare them. I'll swap the flex plate over when we go to drop that in. And we got to figure out the water pump situation. We'll see. We might just mock it and pull it back out. But I guess I'll make another short video when I figure out what's next. Well, guys, day one is pretty much complete. I don't think I'm going to do much work today. We got the stock 3 out, or 3/8 out of the 83 Fox. I got some stuff I got to swap on it. Maybe I'll do a little bit of that tonight. We'll see. There isn't, there's other stuff I got to do around the house, or that I should do around the house, other than just car stuff. We'll see if I do anything tomorrow. It might just be some cleaning up, wire wheeling in the bay here, and just gonna give it a coat, primer and paint. I don't think I'm gonna go and take it too seriously. Although the last time I said that, I ended up painting the whole entire bay on the 96 and automotive paint in 2K clear with frickin' flake. Alright, the camera doesn't really do it justice. Here we go. Hopefully it dries and it looks good when it's done. Not looking forward to all the sanding I'm going to have to do though. And that was supposed to be just a quick spray and go. So hopefully I don't hopefully I don't go and overdo it this time on this car. Just kind of want to slap it together and see if it even works. I have a feeling that transmission in this thing is going to instantly grenade. But I don't want to buy another one until after that happens. Just want to get it together and running. I got this 2 whole boxes full of harnesses that we're gonna have to go through and lay everything out. It's gonna suck. I do a lot of wiring at work. I got access to a lot of diagrams, but it's never fun. We gotta yank the dash out of the Fox. So if we look over here, ooh, already got this dash pad off. So this car was, well, it had an engine fire on the 4th of July in 2022. I picked it up off of the kid. It was much worse than I thought it was when I finally got it home, because I actually took the time to look at it. I melted quite a bit behind the dash there. But I'm gonna yank that dash out, pull everything I don't need out of there, and we'll see if we can get this thing cobbled together and running. But we'll see. I will post another video if I even put this out there. We'll see. I'll probably end up hating it and deleting it like everything else. But until next time, we'll see you later.